Hi everybody, this is James McLeod with a bit of an update for you all. As some of you are aware, I have been working for the last few years on a new project. I've been working on it for far too long, to be honest, but it is finally finished. My second novel, This Emerald Crucible, is about to drop this December 2025, and you should be able to find it online at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and wherever else good books are sold. I won't give you much of a synopsis, other than to say that, as usual, there's magic and mystery, and a little bit of fantasy history. For those of you that have read Turtle City, this is not a sequel. It's also not a prequel, it's kind of like a sidequel, which takes place in a different time with different characters, but in the same world. It is about double the length, so it is a bit of a chonker, and I figure fantasy fans won't really care about that, because we all like a good book to sink our teeth into. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I can't wait for you guys to read it and to tell me what you think. I am personally pretty proud of this one, so that's that. Another thing I wanted to address was that I have taken an AI pledge. I did this a couple of years ago. You can find it in the cover of my first book, The Turtle City Mysterion, in the cover page, which states that I will not and will never use AI in any of my writing. And that includes for editing, for generating ideas, for generating the prose itself. I will not use AI in my writing. I believe it should be 100% a human work from a human heart and mind. So you can read about that pledge on my website if you want to find out more about it. But I think right now it's important to establish that, especially given today's climate surrounding AI. There is obviously a big reason to step back from it and to distance yourself from it if you're in a creative industry. For me, it makes total sense because I don't believe that stories should come from a machine. I do feel like this technology has its uses, but in general, artists and creatives alike are probably best distancing themselves from it. And I know from experience, because I've used it in a few marketing materials already, that the reactions are very mixed. Actually a few months ago, I released a trailer for my short stories on my website, jimzip.com, and it got a really good reception. It got a fantastic reception, actually. People really liked it. It was generated using AI, but recently, if you've been following my Instagram or my YouTube, you will know that I also brought out a trailer for This Emerald Crucible, and I had spent a few weeks creating that trailer and was pretty excited about it myself. I thought it was a bit of fun, but the reaction was very, I won't say hostile, but it was lukewarm to not good. In fact, the very first comment I got was, "You lost me with this AI slop," which kind of hurt, but I understand, I get it. And right now, that's not something I want to be associated with. So I subsequently removed that ad from all the platforms. So that's that. If you want to read more about my AI pledge, head to jimzip.com and you will find it there. Another exciting announcement is that in January of 2026, I'll be at Barwon Heads here in Victoria at the Indie Book Festival. Come by and say hi if you're in the area, or if you haven't been to Barwon Heads before. It's a beautiful spot and it'll be nice and summery. There are going to be plenty of other authors there, all with different ideas and books and personalities, so come by and say hi to us, and I'd love to see some of you. Information can be found here in the comments, wherever they are on your screen, or on my website at jims.com/news. And that's about it from me right now. I look forward to seeing any of you in January, and I really look forward to some of you picking up This Emerald Crucible and giving it a read. I'm actually personally really excited about this story. I think it's a really cool new addition to the whole Aliru anthology that I'm crafting, including Turtle City and some other projects that are in the works. What else can I say? Have a good Christmas season, and see you all soon. Bye.